Hey guys, so welcome back for more watcher action. Yay! So I'm thinking maybe one beautiful run, maybe two, probably one beautiful run, and then Lord Lerdison, welcome. 2 milestone, I don't know yet. Maybe one. And then I watch some movie and then hopefully I can go to bed. I couldn't really sleep. Okay. And damage to 50 one shot. The right side tool is Guardian. Probably not. Left side. Left side. 3 leads. Guardian. But first elite, burning elite. Like this. First lead, burning elite, you see if you take the triple elite path 1, 2, 3, there are no shops. So that means early shop for us. If early shop, that means the 250 are probably more. Probably 300 gold minus 18 damage, 100 gold is 200 gold. So we'll take that. First enemy, very easy. Very nice. Easy peasy. Fruit juice is not a good potion, but stabilizes later. Flurry or bowling bash. Or better than. Actually an interesting pick. Bowling bash is probably plus 20. Flurry of blows probably plus 50, 60. 60 maybe. And then there's the hymn. The hymn means against Guardian. Yeah, I mean, you never take the damage after the blocks, so you always proc. Whereas Fruit is not good because it doesn't give you immediate strength. Against Lagavulin, Battle Hymn is direct solve. Against Nob, it's usually solve. If you have a turn 1, if you have a turn 2. Gives you a little bit, you know. Against the cubes. Against Hallways is probably bad. In the late game it's bad, Flurry is not bad. I take the Flurry here, right? I don't know, it's close. Very close. The fruit juice just became very, very strong. Meat of the Bone is one of my favorites. Meat of the Bone kind of stabilizes the run in a crazy way. A very, very crazy way. In a way that it's like super duper omega. Yeah, the fire is here, we need to go there. Meat on the Bone is really, really powerful. Crazy good. Crazy good. It's also delicious. It's also delicious. Oh, conclude or bowling bash. Or nothing because we have meat on the bone. Very interesting. Keep in mind we don't need to pick for the late game if we have meat on the bone, right? So I would probably skip. And it's an unusual skip. but I think Meat on the Bone does justify. We could also go for speed, then it's like conclude, but let's play serious, like not serious, but you know, let's play realistic here. Like if you have Meat on the Bone, we don't need to pick like AoE whatsoever. Is that true or is it not true? Honestly, I do not really know. But I think, again, like, Bird's Guardian specifically. I mean, just in general, I believe that's probably correct. That is amazing. Against the Guardian, we would rather like to remove. It is interesting, right? I mean, we still need to be good against an op, so I don't know. This is close, really close. So now we'd rather would like to take some damage, but 31 is like double eruption, double attack. 12 HP right there. And that's some sad. A little bit better. Oh, I don't know about that, but oh, it's a burning. Ooh, burning. Ooh. Oh no. Oh, what? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, not the max HP Lagavulin. Oh no. Oh no. Wow. This is gonna be rough here, I think so. Where I came from was like about the AoE, right? Like Bowling Bash is just very break even plus. I think you should take it. Against Guardian, the Bowling Bash does not really perform, but you know, otherwise also not so much. So very break even plus. And Conclude is decent, I guess. Now the thing is, if we lost HP in these question marks, okay, then Meat on the Bone will trigger, and then we would rather like to have the AoE. Not a 7 loss, like a huge life loss, right? And there are not that many which give you a huge life loss, but if, then yes. Now, even in those cases, I mean, we still get the extra HP, so, you know. If these cases do not happen, as you saw, the extra HP preservation in the hallway is completely irrelevant. And that means, okay, we go into the elite. And after the elite, I mean, okay, like usually I assume to lose in against an elite, let's say 30 or something. And this would stop the bleed to 15. So it would make some sense to have it. And because if it be 30, it's like real HP we bleed. I mean, that being said, like once we are through here, you know, right? I mean, then this is recovery. And here you probably also break even, and here you also recover. So that's kind of the thing. In Act 2, you will bleed much more at the beginning. With the AoE, you bleed much less. But also there, like if we bleed a lot, then Meat on the Bone would also happen. So I don't know. There's of course a timing component. But I don't know. I kind of believe it was still somewhat correct. I mean, here we have no agency. We just need to hope that we get eruption. I mean, or no vigilance at least. Yeah, like this is good. This is very good. I mean, very good, but you know. Also stays in, which is good. Need max damage, of course, yeah, it's clear. We will see. Yeah. Yeah, also I have to say also one thing about the elite, right? I mean, we are already looking at we did have one remove. Matter of fact, I would have actually liked to lose a lot of HP in these because that would have made us stronger. So if we actually do lose a lot of HP so that we overlay the meat on the bone, heal even, then we are also much stronger at the same time. Keep in mind one of the crash marks was empty, but again our deck, we already removed one card, so that we actually even removed 2 cards, so that should make us considerably more robust, number 1. Number 2, we knew that we will go with an upgraded eruption into the fight. That's also a major. Number 3, we also do have the Fury of Blows, right? So there were like 3 majors, and this is also the first roll. So here, yeah, I mean we go defend, attack, right? I mean, do we take 40 here? No. Why would you do such a devilish thing? We have 2 options here. The one is to play our hand, is clear, right? With the eruption. So this avenue gives us 33 damage. And the optional play is not taking the 20, as in not taking the 40, but basically block attack for 6. Okay? So the one lets us take 10, the other one lets us take 30. And the one deals 6 damage, the other one deals 33 minus 6. 27 more. But it's not 27 more. It's actually more, right? So how much more? I don't even know. So let's just assume for a very base reason we draw strike. No, let's assume we draw defense. I don't know. So if we are an eruption, do we need to play strike, vigilance, flurry of blows next turn? So if we say that is a yes, let's compare these 2 options. We are in calm, which if we have a draw strike, we deal 22. Now, if I can do it with pen and paper, yeah, I can also just do it in my head. I mean, it's not too difficult, is it? So, if you draw a strike, it's like 22, and if we do not, if we are an eruption, we have the option. We can either go vigilance, as a strike flurry blows, 12 plus 8, 20, plus 4, 24. That's very similar. So I say it again. Strike, strike, flurry of blows, to 20, 24, or 22. It's very similar. So we take 20, he takes 30. Now, what actually is interesting is if we go into eruption and we draw a strike, we can skip the vigilance and can just say we deal all the damage, right? So this is 33. He goes to 50. Next turn we deal 44. And then the fight is solved afterwards. So that's pretty cool. So we need to think about whether it's worth to take the extra 20. So what about the extra 20? The thing is, if he deals 6, he goes to 77. Now next turn Vigilance is out of the shuffle. It's pretty bad. We deal, let's say, 22. And the guy is at 55. Now that probably means we can never kill him with the eruption, right? 55. 7 plus 8 each. In a good case is 24 plus 7. 31. Plus 4. 35. We can never block. So that's not really an avenue. And if we draw, we will maximally be able to block, let's say, 6. And then we take 14 anyways. No, we need to go into eruption here. Yeah. We need to go into eruption here. It's also very clear. Because the vigilance is here, otherwise it wouldn't be the case. So now we take 30. Which is no problem. Whatsoever. So how much did we now take in that fight? Keep in mind here we would have needed to play block basically what we said. And then we would have taken another 14. 30? No, 42. 42 blazing. 42 in this fight. Is it bad or is it good? I think it's good. I think it's good. Against the Lagavulin, we have eruption on 1, Fury of Blows on 0. So I would expect to take 25. If this Lagavulin, however, is burning, I think 45 is very fine. So Centennial Puzzle helps not because of this and cubes. I think it's fair. We got early burning and we get a 1. That's fair. Very fair. Were these just like 3 rare cards? Did you see that, guys? Did you see that? Do you know how unlikely that is to see 3 rares? Insanely unlikely. But always are good for healing. Yeah, but the only 2 elite part is here. Maybe take a look at the relic. Chucks. Okay. Now about this elite fight. It's NOP or it's cubes. If it's NOP, not a problem. We did poison. 3, 4, 5, 69. The turn after we have walled or kill. Not a problem. If it's cubes, on 19 we have eruption 1 that helps, we have flurry that helps, we have puzzle that helps, but 19 But we were dead with another order against Lagavulin. Yeah, you mean turn 1? Also, you mean with the open? Naja, we fucked up our opening 1 time, so I guess it was only half a also okay. If you are wondering whether we high rolled or low rolled against Lagavulin, I mean, do you wonder about that? Also, number 1, it was max HP, that's the very worst of all. Number 2, our first draw was awful. Then we had a little bit of not complete garbage unluck in the opening. And in the end, the cards did align in a way that we did need to go into eruption in a turn by the Lagavulin attacks. So no, we were not very lucky in the Lagavulin fight. Hey Torok Ram, thanks very much for the sub, man. Okay. So if you don't eruption there, oh, that's what you meant. Sorry, I misunderstood. Yeah, no, absolutely. So against cubes. Yeah, it's not very pretty. A lot of draws do kill us. The potions, 4 fights, 1, right? Damn. Naja. So, under these circumstances, I guess I go here and upgrade something meaningful. Like Vault or Flurry of Blows. Fire over Elite is not the very worst. If you have upgraded Vault and Flurry, it's pretty easy. We could also do this. It's both legit. Against the cubes, you probably have, I don't know, do you think like 30-40% risk of ruin? So if you go into the, also 20% to die in total. I guess I didn't want that. You see me on the bone, you know I'm happy. I am happy about it, yeah. Yeah, we can never block it anyway, so might as well just do this in the front. Now this is 21-33. So 1 strike does kick. The idea is that against the cubes, if you do actually have the upgraded Flurry, is a completely different story. If you have the upgrade wall, is a completely different story. If you have the chucks, is a completely different story. Yeah. Oh yeah, super nice heal from the meat on the bone. Bam! 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 Not 12. Not 12. Empty Fist is a possibility. Empty Fist is also super good with Flurry of Blows. Empty Fist is the best upgrade. I don't mind Empty Fist here. Ah, it falls off later, I don't know. It's super good against the cubes, of course. I mean, yeah. Wall is super good later in the second iteration, but for cool, yeah, okay. We have both exits in the starting hand. That kind of sucks. And it doesn't suck a little bit, it kind of sucks a lot. You don't want to play all the cards. All the cards cost 7 energy. Okay. What, kill the middle one with vault? You mean jumping on the middle one with a vault? We just vault onto him. Interesting. But serious note now. What? Pandemic says if coach gets to 40, Mel just comes throwing into the chat and confuse me. He does that already, man. There wouldn't be a change. What I talk about. Okay. So, what, guys? Can we? What? Okay. Is the world better later? Is the world better now? And I would say the world is of course better later because you world later and you just exhaust a lot of bases. Yeah. The other thing is that currently we block in this queue. So why do we jump a turn where we actually can block in? Doesn't really make sense, right? Somewhat. No, it doesn't. Cool. So what about vigilance, attack, attack, attack? Ah, that's what you went with all cards maybe. So bringing him to 14. Is it correct to proc the puzzle now? Yeah. I don't see no reason to not. 14? Is that some stressor? I don't think so. Well, I mean, no. I don't think so. So we can just go on the other one. Bringing the one to 16. Shuffling out everything, but that's not the problem. I think I'm very happy about this. Also getting the extra energy in the good turn. I do not mind whatsoever. It's also that the shuffle means the daisies go away. Also not everything is being shuffled out. I mean, these being in the deck, I actually know the deck is really good. The deck is stacked. 4 plus 12. So... yeah, we go into middle, right? Yeah. How much is that? 21, 29, 15. Peter wants to just block here. I don't know. I don't know. We could take 10 now and yeah, 29, 15. We would need to draw one of these four. Otherwise, we die. Yeah, I think no, it's fine. I think attack, attack, block, block is very good. We still have the miracle. These give fury back and there's a lot of damage. Wall stabilizers. I think it's very strong. Our deck is super strong, guys. You don't need AoE to beat the cubes. I think that's really strong. Here I would even go with this draw. I would rather like to go. Yeah, I would rather like to have the control. So this is one. Yeah, it's also not control, but it's also extra damage. Very strong. Here we have now the choice to draw at any attack or block. If you draw both, I really don't know. It's close. What I'm saying is it depends on how you deal 44. 44. How often do we deal 44? 38? 38? Only if you draw Eruption, pretty much. Eruption would also always deal 45 unless empty fist. No downside, we would have lost 2 HP. You would miracle. Yeah, but there was actually also no draw, which... It was one specific draw, which is with Eruption, with Empty Hand, and not even that. Not even that. There was no draw. That's 37. There was no one draw. With Flurry? How? Flurry is the same as a strike. Same delta. Meat on the bone. This is great against Guardian. Overlaying exits now. I'm really sad because I would have not picked Empty Fist, but at least we didn't die against the cubes. So it seemed to be the good decision. I mean, the Empty Fist is also good. With Empty Fist Eruption Flurry. No, Empty Fist Eruption Flurry is 45. So the 6 don't hit any threshold. It's different here. Here the 6-2 actually cut the threshold. As you can see here. Another 12. Yeah, Ancient Potion should be bad, right? But I mean, against Guardian, we probably use a potion anyways. Yeah. These are not good. Flurry or Empty Mind? I think as long as we don't have extra energy, it might be a Flurry. Might be Empty Mind later. Unless you think it's so good against the Guardian to use this, but... You think it's really better against the Guardian? I don't know. I wouldn't be so sure. Strawberry also synergy with the meat on the bone. So do we want to use a potion? It will save us HP, I think yes. Just HP save. And we also have this anyway, so whatever. What I'm getting at is if we survive this, it's good. I mean, what I'm saying is, if you survive this, it's good enough. Advanced chucks. Yeah, but in defense stance. I'm not so sure whether we should advance in defense stance. Attack, block, block. This will be enough. 33, 39. In the previous turn, yeah. Yeah, maybe. 33, 39. 39. 50. Yeah. Would open with empty fist and staying calm. Did we could we block before? Yeah, I mean we just need the energy, right? In this fight, no, it's not a problem. The streams inspired me to translate Spire. Yeah, I'm happy to hear that. On this sucker. Potion back. Omniscience, sure. I mean, I tend to take it over nothing. But only in the first boss reward screen you have nearly, yeah, you have like 45% that it becomes completely crazy Omega OP. If you find a second one, you basically simply win the run at that point. And if you do not find the second one, I still don't think it's complete garbage. Like you play the best power twice for 4 energy and the card, and powers usually cost 1 but I actually value 2. So even then it's probably slightly, in 40% of the cases it's like insane, and in 60% of the cases like this little bit burn. Peter says this is the Omni that I don't pick and you do. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah. It's very break even. Busted Crown, Sacred Bark, Snecko. Now, yeah, Omni also opens stuff like this. Like we have now Snecko. -1, let's count it -2. None. -2. +1, +2, +3. It's a very good Snecko suddenly. Brought by you by Omniscience. What can I say more? Snecko makes you usually a little bit more vulnerable at the beginning. We have need on the bone for that. It's just very good. Very, very good. Also fun. For everyone but our opponents. They should learn avoidance. Okay. Hier, oder? I mean, more elites because we have meat on the bone. Is it reasonable? Another one would be shop for more stability. Both avenues are possible, honestly. I mean, there is a late shop, so let's take more elites with the meat on the bone, right? Vigilance double eruption empty fist or what? 28 plus 27, 55. Colgan safe for your throat, hey? Yeah. You only live once, guys. No. Remove Flurry. Nobody removes Flurries here. Flurry is much better than Strike. What? Stance or Swift? Stance is also energy. Gameless is better with Snecko. Yeah, Eruption empty fist board. Bring this to play. Yeah, okay, ugly deck size. The potions. I don't know. Domination 7 sagt so Snecko, yeah, right. Snecko's really confusing sometimes. That's weird. I don't know. I think this. Not exactly sure. No idea. I guess with the meat on the bone is also not too important. Yeah, I could have set up Chuck, but whatever. Ui. Naja, gut, that we have meat on the bone, I guess. Yeah, Eruption empty for start. I know it's from this guy. Yeah, I need to add some cards. At least one. Stance potion. Yeah, but when? Nice. But yeah, it's a hard fight, sure. I would nearly go rather. This is dumb. I mean, that's a good Gambler's Brew hand. I think we can agree on that. Yeah, that was pretty hilarious. Vigilance, Eruption, Entities. Yeah, defense, sure. I mean, we want to draw 8 now. We don't want to draw 7. So I guess no block. Oh. This is... Yeah. Not ideal. Omnivoid is always an option. I mean, this draw is shitty, so... Eruption, Miracle, Vigilance. Yes. Yeah, perfect meat on the bone, I love it. So if we do this, we might draw Eruption. You might want the empty fist in it though. That was great. Suck meat on the bone. Sense of time is nuts. Eruption, Unload Void. Yeah, about that flurry, by the way. So we want to take some damage anyways. So might as well. Maybe I only aim it empty because I already know what happens. Bring. Rush down. How's rush down? Gonna be the most utilized meat on the bone. Whenever I have meat in the bone, I do utilize it because I pick this early game because you don't need it, and then you just utilize every fight for freaking Omega value. Yeah, I mean, we can just do the elites. We have meat on the bone. Number 1. Number 2. We have escape. Number 3. We now found Sands of Time, which is also good with the Omniscience. Eruption, Omniscience, Sands of Time. Solves also a lot of fights. Sense Maker is quite a bit stronger. Not only a little bit, it's crazy. Yeah, here you see the application. We just talked about it. Whereas I'm not sure whether we can do it. Because of the big hit. It's a little bit sad. We could also use it for wall. I think that's also just good. Or Empty Fist, but that does make sense because we can just stay and then Empty Fist. So what still do it with the potion? Yeah or not? I mean, why would we? And that's also a good card if it falls. I think Board is pretty much the choice here. Omniscience, yeah, super. Empty Fist. Also Flurry. Empty Fist. Flurry. Vigilance. Empty Mind. Flurry. Empty Fist block, perfect meat on the bone. Next one probably kill. Kill. Yeah, whatever. Bam! 12. 12 heal insane. Simmering Fury. Simmering Fury. The Nunchuck charge. The 6 damage. Where? You mean the Flurry? I didn't play before the shuffle. Huh. Yeah. Right. So, but on a serious note. The Simmering Fury. First thing, then talk. Okay, cool. Rushdown. We have Rushdown. And Rushdown is synergetic with Simmering Fury. We also said card draw is good. And last but not least, we cannot even always play Eruption. I think that's pretty cool, honestly. Or not. It's overdraw. Sometimes. With the puzzle. Yeah. So, yeah. No, I hear you with the Rushdown, but if I draw 10 cards, I'm also fine. But you're right. Yeah, it's sometimes overdraws. Maybe it was incorrect, I don't know. It's close. It's close. But no, actually, I think it's correct. We have 2 exits and 1 calm. So with 2 exits, having 1 wrath is, yeah. I mean, I'm happy to have it here. Yes. Omni block? Yeah, I think so. I think Omni block. Well, I mean, we only take 6 here, so it's not a good. I think I just fold. Yeah, we also have here the thing. It's good, right? Yeah, with the wall, it's even becoming stronger. Super cool. Um, 62, 92. Good kid. I somehow want to break the potion, if possible. Only 1 strength. Hopefully she detects us. Sense of time. Yeah. Simmering Fury performs once again. Not bad, right? And again. Just saying. Pretty good. Sundial. Yeah. Do we get better than this? How good is the stance potion? Sanctity? No. How is Sanctity? Okay-ish. Infinite. This bad with Necrophile. Bad. I don't know. Yeah, because we don't know. Another skill to be cheap. But usually afterward you always. Omniscience we also always plan to play. I'm not so skeptical. It's card and utility. Yeah. Sense of Time wants to be upgraded. I guess Curie has better upgrades. And he never rests. So might as well. I also think we take Tantrum. Yeah, so in this case I'd rather like the Sanctity than not having the Sanctity, I guess. With the Miracle or without? It's not so clear. I guess with Miracle. Yeah, let's use the Wrath. I want to break this to see. We could use another potion, but it's not necessary. 22. Okay, it's clean. Then we take 16. Oh, yes, this. I think both plays are fine. We had one to solve. Pandora. We meet on the bone into the last fight, and then we always heal full to the boss. Always meet on the bone until boss and then full. We would need to make the math on that. I don't even know how often you actually receive more Omniscience. I mean, I have the feeling it's more than 40%. So there are 19 rare cards or something, right? And you see 3. So you already have 30%. You already have 32% from the boss card choice. Then you see, in each act you see probably 1.5 rares. Let's make it 2, because of library and such. So you see 4 rare cards in the acts. So that's another... Oh wait, what? No, you see 3, you see 7. Forget about the 31. So you see 3, you see 7, and then in shop, you see in shop another 2. Maybe 3. So you see 10. I think it's more. It's like nearly 50-50 to see it. Because if you see it in the shop, you also buy it. So if after Act 1 you take it, you have a 50% chance that it becomes the nuts of the OP nuts. Crazy, insane, Omega Hyper. And then do you have another 50% where you lose a little bit, but marginally. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. And also open stuff like Snacko. You have something Snacko, and it completely opens that up like heavily as well. But yeah. Yeah. Two question marks. Shop with the gold is also an avenue we could take. Aha, the joke is on you, sucker. Well, that was easy. How is it actually? We take 9, we go 45. Maybe I should have done this honestly. Yeah, and I have to tell you, also this was performing like crazy. Oh no. I guess I did a count. Alright. Okay. Also for that count. Concrete also good. Cutlery isn't that bad. I mean, you can scry away the garbage. Probably not, right? I mean, that's pretty good. No idea. Still no idea. Oh, what an idea. Random garbage. Yeah, I thought maybe we can take a little bit. Like 4 would be good. And at the same time we also manipulate everything else, so why not? Yeah, I don't take another one really. Conclude Plus would make sense against this. We probably won't need it, I guess. Rushdown GG, yeah, Rushdown. Yeah, Ragnarok I would have. The Sands. The Sands are strike now. No. I mean, it's legit. That's just very good damage. You can certainly do that. Oh. I thought we have. I don't know why I thought we have more energy. I thought we have less energy. Whatever. Brain fog. I don't know. Maybe. We don't have AoE, so we can also target him directly. Sure. The pyramid, yeah, the snacker mid, yeah. Very good, very good. Navarato is a secret agent coming through, guys. What is this crap? Okay, I have enough of these bozos. I just destroy them with like brute force. Okay, guys, what you now see is a brute force attack or what? We just destroyed them with brute force. What is that? Hmm. The Spirit Shield, yeah, I would have absolutely taken the Spirit Shield. But the Vault is just better. But no, absolutely, Spirit Shield is a super card. You block. Yeah, no, absolutely. 20 blocking solution instead of, or let's say actually 24 instead of 15. So plus 10 every time you block. Hey Jim, thanks so much for the sub, man. Take no strength. I don't know. I think we have strength, right? Hmm. You want the egg? Why? The egg. Because it's strength, right? Or what? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe I take a shot, guys. You can decide on the egg. For those rush downs, yeah, the upgrades, they don't make any sense. It doesn't make no sense. No sense. Okay, key. We can go a lot of elite farming, right? Yeah. Let's do that. It's a mirror. Yeah, it's crazy, right? There's something called mirrors. Okay. Hey, good that you have this eruption thing. Heh. A little bit impatient here. A little bit impatient here. Well, I mean, it's good enough, I guess. Keep going, I keep it going, guys. I keep it going, I keep it going and flowing. Okay, so bam, 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 bam. Oh, perfect. Shop with a lot of gold. Can be everything, it can even be an omniscience. Okay. Planet medikit remove. I guess. We didn't necessarily need to keep the planet wasn't a must. Wallop. Was a wallop in the shop? Oh. Yeah. Over remove or what? Yeah, probably. Probably. For 29. Ooh. Yeah, that we should have bought that. It was on sale. Oh, it was even on sale, guys. No, we should have definitely bought it. Oh, I'm most dispute confused. No, definitely. No question. No, 28. To do this, you need to kill next turn. 56. Or you just some daggers. I assume dagger kill is safer. Oh, no panic. Yeah, whatever. Tantrum like water. Yeah. How's Tantrum? we have frozen egg. Tantrum isn't that bad because we have Furia and Vajra. I think it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Inner peace is definitely positive. Worship? Oh. Oh. I don't know. Nah. No. Omni worship works, yeah. I think that's pretty cool. And also if it does not work, then it's still good, you know. Like even this, whatever. Okay, why did I just do that? It didn't make too much sense, did it? Hmm. 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 Next potion. Now here's your Wallop. Divinity Wallops. Divinity Pennant Wallop. Wallop. 4 strength. 13. Divinity 39, Penip 78. Choose an attack, start with an attack. Could choose Sense of Time. Good attack to start with. Oh, Hexa goes. This sucker. Not just what? Tantrum. Tantrum with what? Ah, with the nip on 8. Nah, I think it's okay. This is why I didn't take the Wallop, because I get Wallop pluses. What about the Dead Branch? Dead Branch is good, right? Is it? Nah, actually it's not, probably. Actually it's not. Well, whatever. It cannot be that bad. Not bad with Medikit. Yeah, I don't know. Then I draw into the garbage bag, so I don't know. Maybe it's not that great. I don't know. Like, where do we have exit? No need for exit, yeah. Why no need for exit? Because of this or why? 32, is it even enough? 8. Oi. No, these suckers. Ah. Yeah, but I wanted to play maybe 4 cards now. Ain't possible. Yeah, this you can board. Wall of Ward. Also for an influence. Too much thing. Brilliant. That was pretty good. Wow. Wow. I don't know what to take. Panic. 100%. You don't feel so good about this dead branch? Naja, it's always positive in the first shuffle. And afterwards is slightly bad, sure. I mean, in the first shuffle it gives you value. Let's say in all the short fights it's definitely positive. And then there are some fights where it becomes negative. But how much negative? I think still acceptably negative. Maybe you have a lot of draw, so. How much? No idea. Ah, Ragnarok. What? When did that happen? Am I doing more than one run today? Yeah, today this is our 4th run. Yeah, sense of time is the biggest. Sense of time is the biggest thing. This 6 damage. Yeah, remove. Or there will be these 2. The one with the flame because I omniscience the other. Yeah, we could buy these 2 as well. We don't have weakness, right? And wave stays with the vault. Wave is kind of meh. No, yeah, we have the fan. I think it will perform. Great hand. The cost though, no, that was irony. That was not a great hand. Ever. Yeah, always play the rush on first. Oh no, wave is sucks. We have weakness. Oh, egal. Yeah, my voice is a little bit. Also this hand doesn't have any block in it, which means we can now lose the buffer to play the Mental Fortress and the Worship. Probably not. Probably not. On the other hand, the incoming is 45 and we have Horncleat, so probably yes. I don't know. We also have puzzle and we draw cards, it's also cool. I don't know. It's not even that important. I mean, Mental Fortress is kind of cool. So, worship Mental Fortress. Maybe get a block from the Miracle, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Too late. Too late to the party. The inside is not exactly great. I mean, the inside is also not horrifyingly bad, but you know. Yeah, this is weird. I don't know. Maybe even empty mine. We lose one worship, but we get cards. Oh my god, that was so bad. Never mind, never mind. Yeah, I forgot the puzzle. It's okay. Oh. We draw many cards anyways. It doesn't matter. So Copium, 100%. The wave vigilance and wave vigilance empty fist, mental fortress. No. I don't know. I mean, theoretically we should be unbeatable. Practically we should also be unbeatable. Yeah, I don't know. Also, for example, then there is some pen. What? Omni, the wound, and the burn. Yeah, rather the flurry. And we also need to exit. And we also have Medicate. Yeah, we even have Medicate. Yeah. No. I mean, I would have not done it anyways. Exit, you say? Yeah, exit would be great. There is no exit. Why? That sucks. I guess we could exhaust Flurry and defend. No harm done. Get a lot of new cards. And a lot of new cards are exits. See? No problem. For those who said the Dead Branch is bad, they can eat their words. Ah. Okay. I mean, I nearly think maybe going Simmering Fury for the card draw, but also for we have guaranteed Wallop. We have guaranteed walls. We could do that. It makes some sense. But if you walled, maybe don't exit. Is it like risky? I don't know. I mean, not being in eruption is also risky as well. Yeah, the maximum damage you take is 70 if you break. No idea. You could also just do this and the inner piece that's relatively safe. Oh, for lot. Yeah. Damage doesn't really feel like an issue. Yeah. I can see that. So I want to wall this, yeah? I think so. There would be... I don't know. At this 7 block for 3 energy. I'd rather like to have this. 1 block. But we could scry this if we want. So establishment involved. Taking the 2 energy wall so it doesn't feel that bad. Deva form. Yeah, sure we do that. Vigilant. I really want to play the Deva form. We can use also. No, whatever. $36 only, what? Some sadness. So empty fist. So empty fist worship. The coin. Yeah. What? It even gives a card. What? But don't you think it's very good? No. I'm surprised. I mean, always having the ability to play everything is great. No. I feel the Deva to be relatively strong here. This is a water. Oh, swivel nothing? Oh, swivel nothing. The Deva form is so great. Now we can always play everything. No. I think it's super cool. I like it a lot. We can even play Evaluate now. Because we have Deva form online. I mean, that's massive, right? Oh, that's our only exit. Oh, the hand is actually not so as cheap as I thought. Yeah, no, it's not. Oh. If you think about it. Yeah, now I would have a little bit more energy would be good. I wouldn't mind. Oh. Seven energy. Yes. So sick. And we even already have the Conjure Blade. I mean, that's on top of things. 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, I can never have enough energy with that. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Also Divinity. Yeah. So it says 70. Yeah, it says 70. But the reality is different. Deva form! Somebody didn't want to play the Deva form. I don't mind to have the extra 10 energy. Actually 15. Yeah, I really don't mind the extra energy, guys. That was... Ja, ich meine, Snake Deva Form. Maybe would have lost without it. Yeah, I don't know. But was a nice run. Back on track. Back on track. That's right. I'm not really sure whether without the Omniscient. Another run. Yeah, I go to bed now, guys. I hope I will be able to sleep. Let's see it online. Yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys.